What is up with these rappers dissing Drake? Why are so many rappers dissing Drake? What did he do? What did he do to these guys? What did he do to them? Answer. So first off, Drake and another rapper, J. Cole, did a song together last year. In that song, J. Cole references that he and Drake are part of the Big Three, which alludes to the biggest three modern mainstream rappers that have a lyrical bent. The third being rapper Kendrick Lamar. Last month, rapper Future and producer Metro Boomin dropped a collaboration album. Kendrick is featured on one of the songs. Kendrick's verse in that song is a diss, technically to Drake and J. Cole, but more so to the idea of the Big Three. As in, despite the Big Three moniker being a compliment, that they're not in his league. Future also disses Drake elsewhere on this album. He and Metro apparently have beef with Drake over many speculated reasons, none of which are confirmed. Last week, J. Cole drops a mixtape with a song on it that's a response diss to Kendrick. A few days later, he publicly recants the song, and deletes it off of streaming platforms, claiming that his heart wasn't really in the diss. That he struggled to write it because he's not a combative person, and because he really respects Kendrick. Rap being seen as combative sport, so to speak, the internet flamed him for it, but that essentially allowed him to be removed from the beef in the public's eyes, for now. A couple days later, Cole actually appeared as a feature on a second collaborative album between Future and Metro Boomin. It was always planned to be 2 parts, so it's not like that was a surprise. His verse is normal, it doesn't have anything to do with the beef. However, singer The Weeknd, who is on both of the collab albums, has a verse on the new one where he disses Drake. Drake and The Weeknd, despite both being from Toronto, Canada, and having many songs together, have had tension for a while. This was the result of, allegedly, Drake using his influence as the way bigger artist at the time, to convince The Weeknd to give Drake what ended up being about half of the songs on Drake's second album. Then tried to sign The Weeknd to Drake's record label, OVO Records, under a contract that, let's just say, has not really worked out for any of the other people signed to the label. The Weeknd didn't sign this deal and has seemingly always viewed it as Drake basically having tried to scam him. Today, Drake finally dropped, technically it was leaked, his response diss to Kendrick, which includes disses to Metro, Future, The Weeknd, and rapper Rick Ross, who had been on social media these past few weeks, playing the original Kendrick diss record while vibing out. Rick Ross, in response, dropped a diss record to Drake a couple hours later. That's where we are now. Something that might be relevant in the future, rapper A$AP Rocky also has a verse on the second Future/Metro album that's a diss to Drake. This stems from Drake's previous publicly flaunted romantic interest in singer Rihanna, who has been dating Rocky for some years now and is the mother of Rocky's 2 children. Drake didn't mention Rocky in his diss record today.